I believe this proposed project is not consistent to the maximum extent practicable with applicable provisions of the California Coastal Management Program and Chapter 3 of the California Coastal Act. Last year, I questioned why this site, a natural preserve and estuary and critical to Steelhead, along with being a popular, publicly accessible beach, would be chosen as a site for desal. There was no project description and no EIR. We simply were given so little information that I voted against it based on unacceptable impacts and lack of information. What is before us today is a more aggressive project, still lacking a description of a project, although we have found through staff that there has been an application for desal that is on a list. Lacking analysis as to why this site would even be appropriate for a desal facility. Commission received a letter attached to the staff report from Christine and Gordon Henricks of Cambria, quoting Nick Franco, superintendent of the San Luis Obispo Coast District for the California State Department of Parks and Rec. They indicated there that he has cautioned against the proposed testing in an area that is not suitable for future development, and put in there a quotation from him, quote, "The area they're investigating is a very sensitive area. That's why it has a preserve designation, because of the condition of the Santa Rosa Creek watershed and the creek, the way it flows into the ocean," Franco explained. There are not a lot of high-quality habitats left where creeks enter the ocean. This one is pretty intact and really in fairly nice shape. It's one of the few in California that is, and we want to keep it that way. If CCMP and Chapter 3 of the Coastal Act will prevent a desal in this important and critical preserve, which is critical to the endangered steelhead, would prevent a desal facility, then why is the drilling proposed? It is either a complete waste of public funds at a time when every dollar spent is being questioned by California residents, or is this laying the groundwork for a desal plant on this protected preserve? In addition, I agree that with commissioners that staff has completely given up language that would require Coastal Commission Executive Director review and or concurrence along with everything else, providing only that the A.C.E. will consider comments by the Coastal Commission Executive Director. This project represents an avoidance of proper procedures by having the A.C.E. come forward rather than the Cambria Community Service District. However, there is a solution before us, and a desal project at this particular preserve and estuary is not consistent to the maximum extent practicable with the applicable provisions of the California Coastal Management Program and Chapter 3 of the California Coastal Act. I urge my fellow commissioners to support the motion and deny this project on that basis. Thank you.